Now let's just move on further towards the question number 4. It says a 12-meter tall girl sports a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meters from the ground. So let us suppose if we are just talking about this particular figure, so I am just constructing the figure as this. So let's just start the question and we will see what are the things that are given to us. So this is 12 meter, this is 12 meter tall building. So this is actually not 12, this is 1.2 meter. So in the question, please correct it. This is 1.2 meter tall building, and further this is nothing but 1.2 meter tall building. It is not 12, it is 1.2 meter tall girl who sports a particular balloon which is moving with the wind in the horizontal line. So as you can see, this balloon is moving with the wind in a horizontal line, and it is actually at a height of 88.2 meters. So this total height with the ground is actually nothing but 88.2 meters. And further it says the angle of elevation of the balloon from the eye of the girl at any instance was 60 degree. So at any instant it was making an angle of 60 degree, and further after some time the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degree when it is at this particular point. So we have to find the distance traveled by the balloon during this interval. So we just have to calculate this BC, that what is this BC, the distance which is traveled by the balloon during the interval when the angle of elevations they are changed from 60 degree to 30 degree. So let us suppose if I'm just constructing all this figure again, and again I am correcting this as nothing but this is not this is nothing but 12 meter. This is actually not 12 meter, this is 1.2 meter tall girl. So let us suppose if I am just making the figure again, so we know that this is nothing but 1.2 meter tall girl, and with respect to it we have the balloon over here. Let us suppose I'm not taking or making a balloon, I'm just calling it as nothing but a point E over here. So the balloon was over here, and it was actually making an angle of elevation as nothing but 60 degree, and after some time the angle of elevation is actually reduced when the balloon is at this particular point, and let us suppose if I'm joining this whole point over here, and let us suppose if I'm joining it again over here as well. So the angle of elevation after some time, let us suppose I'm calling it as D, is changed or reduced to 30 degree. Let us suppose this is the line, or this is the line of sight that we have, and this angle over here is nothing but 30 degree. This is 30 degree. So first of all we know that if this is D and this is my horizontal line, that is suppose I'm calling it as A, B, further I'm taking it as C, I'm taking it as we have A, B, C and D, E, and let us suppose I'm taking it F, and I'm taking it G, and I'm taking it X. So first of all we know that this total DF is actually nothing but in total we have taken this particular height as nothing but 88.2 meters. So this is 88.2 meters. So I have actually drawn this figure totally different from this one. So I have taken my own points. So you can also take this figure as well, but I'm taking a different figure from this one. So this is my figure that I have generated from this particular question. Now further you can see over here in this particular figure we have to calculate this xg distance. We just have to calculate this xg distance. This is my question mark. So let's just start finding out the values. First of all we'll start with this particular triangle. Let us suppose if I'm talking about in triangle EAX, I'm talking about this EAX, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree obviously. So I'm talking about this particular triangle. So as you can see this is nothing but 1.2 meters. So if this is 1.2 meters then this would be also of 1.2 meters, and this is of if 1.2 meters then we can calculate DG. How we can calculate DG? We know that DF is nothing but is equal to DG plus of G of F, and hence this DF is 88.2, this DG is the value that we wanted to find. This is 1.2. So hence DG is nothing but in total 87. DG is nothing but 87. So this is 87 meters. This is 87 meters. Now if this is 87 meters, then you can also see if this is 87 meters, then this height is also 87 meters. This is also of 87 meters. Now let's just calculate the value of AX over here, that how we can calculate AX. So first of all, in triangle EAX, we know that tangent of the angle A, tangent of the angle A is nothing but perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is EX and base is nothing but AX. We know the value of EX as 87. We have to calculate AX, and further we know that angle A is nothing but 60 degrees. So this is tangent 60 degree, which is 87 by AX, and we know that tangent 60 degree is actually nothing but root 3. So this is root 3 87 by AX. Hence at the end we have calculated the value AX as nothing but 87 by root 3 meters. So hence this is the AX that we have calculated, which is nothing but 87 by root 3 meters. This is AX. Now we just have to find out the AG. What is AG? Let's just calculate in the other triangle. So we have in triangle ADG, we know that this is a perpendicular. So again we can use a tangent of angle of A is nothing but is equal to perpendicular by base. The perpendicular is DG and the base is nothing but AG, and we know that the angle A is 30 degrees. So this is tan 30 degree, which is equal to DG. DG is nothing but 87 divided by AG. We have to calculate AG. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3, which is equal to 87 by AG. So hence after sorting it out, AG is actually coming out to be 87 root 3 meters. So AG is total 87 root 3 meters. Total AG. We just have to calculate XG. So let's just find XG. We know that AG is nothing but is equal to AX plus of XG, and AG is a total 87 root 3, which is equal to AX. AX is 87 by root 3 plus XG we just wanted to calculate. So let's just calculate XG. So XG would be nothing but 87 root 3 minus of 87 by root 3. This would be 87, and 3 minus 1 means 2 by root 3. So hence we have calculated XG as 87 into 2 by root 3 into root 3. We are rationalizing the denominator. It is 87 into 2 root 3 divided by 3. This would be 3 into 2 is 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 9, 27. So we are getting XG as nothing but 9 into 2, it is nothing but 1858 root 3 meters. So hence at the end what we are getting the distance which is traveled by the balloon. Distance traveled by the balloon is nothing but 58 root 3 meters. So this is nothing but my answer for this particular question. Remember it, I have taken this figure, and the figure that I made is totally different. So let us suppose if I'm taking it as a figure 1, and this is my figure 2, and I have made this figure all by myself. I'm neglecting the figure 1. You can also make use of the figure 1 in order to calculate all the values. As you can see, this total D towards this whole distance is given to us, which is nothing but 88.2. This is the height of the girl, which is 1.2 meters, and rest you can take either this figure or either you can make use of this figure in order to calculate this question. And remember, the height of the girl is 1.2 meters and not 12 meters. This is actually 1.2 meters. Height of the girl, let us suppose if I'll write it over here, the height of the girl is actually 1.2 meters. This is 1.2, not 12 meters. So this is all about this particular question.